Okay, I wanted to show you the effects of proper watering on a plant. This is our Comfrey, and it was absolutely all four of our plants were just shriveled up big time. Because you know why plants shrivel is because they're shriveling up to conserve water within the plant. And so once they start getting water, which it'll be a little bit longer, but I just wanted to show you how immediate effects it is that they unshrivel. Now watch real close. These leaves are shriveled up, as you can see. Now that's the water running. Sorry if it's too noisy. But these leaves are all shriveled up. They're all closed up, as you can see, all over the plant. This one is not the worst one. The very worst one is on the far end over there. I wish I had thought about this in time to take a video of it. I'm going to try to get out of the sunlight there so you guys can watch this happen, because it happens really quickly, I guess is the correct but anyway, just keep your eyeballs open as the water soaks into where the roots are. Right now it's still kind of low, the water area. I built big trenches around them because, boy, if you don't have big trenches around them in this kind of heat, they're going to suffer a lot. And I really don't want them suffering at any point in time. A healthy plant is one that keeps the bugs away and disease and stuff like that. So I want to keep them nice and healthy. Now these, I left a much larger dirt mound around the roots. So it may take a little longer for these to open up, but they will open up pretty quickly. In case you don't know what Comfrey is, and I'm not implying that any of you are ignorant, but I never knew what Comfrey was until a couple of years ago. The Comfrey is a really neat plant. Grows real bushy, lots and lots of leaves. You can eat the leaves, you can put them in a salad. You can feed them to your animals. The chickens absolutely love them. Our chickens just ate them up like crazy. The pigs eat them up like crazy. The goats like them. There's not really a whole lot of animals, I think, that don't like them because they are a very healthy green. They have a great deal of vitamins and minerals in them. And so it's just a real good plant. I would suggest if you don't have any and you have animals, go ahead and grow a few plants. Now I've gone crazy. I don't have any animals, but I have 4 plants here and they grow pretty large. So anyway, I usually go crazy, but I'm going to split one of these off and give it to a friend of mine, Junior Heath, who gives us arugula and spinach and stuff like that off of his plants. Because of course, anytime you grow greens, you always get way more than you can eat unless you've got a market garden or something to that effect. You can see some of them are beginning to open up just a little bit, not big time, but they're opening up just a little bit because the water's finally getting maybe a little bit to some of the roots. Probably not all the roots. As soon as they get to all the roots, you're going to see an amazing thing, because they will open up and absolutely look beautiful. Because right now, as you can see, the plant looks a little bit wilted. Man, I wish I'd have shown you that first one over there, because it wasn't just a little bit wilted, it was a whole lot wilted. And it would have been really fun to show you what it looks like now. Well, I'll just give you a glimpse of it while we're waiting on this one. A glimpse of the one that was absolutely, in fact, I thought, oh my gosh, I've killed my plant. But a few minutes ago, this Comfrey was looking like it was about dead. It was totally shriveled up. Every leaf on it was all shriveled up big time. So whenever we put the little mounds, whenever we dug the trenches around the plants initially, well, we just didn't dig them deep enough to retain any water, and of course then they filled up as it rained, and the rain washed out the little mounds, the dirt, and pretty soon we didn't even have a hole. We had just just a flat surface underneath the plant, so all the water ran off. And that's kind of how it was when I decided to go ahead and do these a few minutes ago. It's really hot out here. I don't know how hot it is. I think 1,000 degrees, but I'm not real sure. But look at those Comfrey. Aren't they looking beautiful? To come from being shriveled up and really looking bad. I'm going to go ahead and pull this water off of them because it's already to the top. And we'll just watch it for a minute more. Hopefully you've got the patience to watch it. If you don't, I'm sorry, but well, that one's now in the water. I should have pulled the water a little bit earlier. So, but they're gonna open up. They're already opening up. I can already see a few of them that have opened up. How do y'all like my new camera? I got me a new what is it? Sony ZV-1. So far I'm really liking it. It's I think a lot easier to use even than the GoPro that I had. I had a GoPro 7 Black, and you know, it was fun to use and stuff, but then it broke. One of the little doors broke off the side, so it's no longer water resistant, and then it kept blacking out on me and quitting. It would put a little wrench sign on the video screen and stop recording. So I don't know what caused it. Look here, that one green leaf there is already unfurled. Is that not awesome? This one's in the process of unfurling. It'll be unfurled here quickly. Isn't that neat though? It just takes proper watering to keep your plants healthy. And shame on me for not having proper watering on this one from the beginning. And the beauty of that, look how big a hole that is. I don't know if you can get a full grasp of how big the hole is. This plant is probably 10 inches, 12 inches tall. The hole's probably that deep or more. And when you actually plant the plant, it's a whole lot better idea to dig a pretty good sized hole, and especially in our part of the country. I'm talking about here where it's hot, really hot in the summertime. But if you'll plant them right in the center of your hole, and make sure the roots are covered well, but plant them in the center of your hole, and that way you've got plenty of room around it for water to sit, because these plants, especially the first year they're in the ground, they need a lot of support, a lot of help. So in this heat particularly, oh my goodness, this heat's absolutely horrible on these plants. Now they love the sun, don't get me wrong, they love the sun, they like the heat actually, but that direct sunlight on some of these plants is really brutal. I've got a couple of elderberry plants that shrivel up during the daytime and then they look lovely in the afternoon. So it's just the nature of our part of the world, and that's where we are, and it's how we work it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. It's a very short little video, I know, but it's kind of a miraculous thing to watch and see how these leaves all unfurl. Look how pretty that leaf is now, all totally unfurled. And I've not shut the camera off, and these have unfurled before your eyes. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, if you would, just like it. I'd like for you to comment below if you've got any comments based on what I've mentioned or what I've done. I would appreciate a comment or two or three. Anyway, that's where we're at right now. Thanks for watching. God bless you guys. Be sure and like and subscribe. We'll have a whole lot of great videos coming.